Well, the Tour de France can't be won between Arras and Roubaix, but it could well be lost. Of the 156.5 kilometres to cover, a whopping 21.7 will be over the 15 cobbled sectors. There are 5 winners of Paris-Roubaix in the peloton: Niki Terpstra, John Degenkolb, Matthew Hayman, Greg Van Avermaet and Peter Sagan. But they won't be the only ones gunning for glory. Well, the riders had been gearing up for this mini Hell of the North long before the Tour started, and it was a frantic start to the stage. There was a major GC casualty shortly after a group of 10 riders that got away at the front. Disaster for BMC leader Richie Porte, forced to abandon after crashing heavily. He was later taken to hospital where they suspected broken collarbone. Bitter disappointment for the Australian, who also quit the Tour on stage 9 last year. The breakaway getting to the first of 15 cobbled sectors, and some strong riders in there as well: Thomas de Gent, Omar Fraile and Chad Haga. A couple of early issues for the AG2R leader Romain Bardet. Frenchman had to change his bike not once but twice after a series of mechanicals. Elsewhere, Dylan Groenewegen, the winner of stages 7 and 8, went to ground, as did Sky's Egan Bernal. A big spill causing a split in the peloton. Sky choosing to put the hammer down at the front and pulling away with Van Avermaet and Sagan. Vincenzo Nibali, Rigoberto Urán and Adam Yates left behind in the second group. Terpstra, the 2014 Paris-Roubaix winner, was the next man to hit the deck. He finished over 16 minutes down. A couple of escapees struggling to keep up here: Nicolas Ede and Jérôme Cousin. With 50 kilometres to go, the gap to the breakaway was down to around 90 seconds, and the Maillot Jaune himself attacking after the 7th cobbled sector. His teammate TJ van Garderen losing time after a crash. Bardet with yet another puncture. The last men standing in the break, Damian Godin and Reinhard Janssen van Rensburg, caught with 33k to go. Movistar and Education First also limiting their time losses for Mikel Landa and Rigoberto Urán. The decisive move came in the penultimate cobbled section. Belgian road race champion Yves Lampaert attacking, taking Van Avermaet and Degenkolb with him, 2 former Paris-Roubaix winners. Chasing pack not reacting quickly enough, and the leading trio soon had a 30-second advantage. Yet another puncture for Bardet meanwhile, though he only lost a handful of seconds. A game of cat and mouse in the final kilometre, but Degenkolb simply had too much power for the others. After finishing second on 6 occasions, he finally has a stage win at the Tour. Pure delight for Degenkolb then, but this night's stage was an emotion.
Pure happiness. Really, I was chasing this victory so long, and it's really hard to describe. Everybody said I'm done. After this accident I will never come back, and I said no, I'm not done. I have to bring at least one really big victory.